Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video at the world of AI. In today's video, I'm going to be showcasing Meta's new project, which is called ImageBind, and it's a platform that allows for holistic AI learning across 6 different modalities: image, text, audio, video, 3D models, as well as sensor data. Now, this means that the platform is capable of ingesting as well as analyzing different types of data to generate insights and predictions. Like we see in this video over here, you have a demo of a voice memo being outputted to the encoders, and the encoders then map out what is being displayed with a picture, or in this case, it's a model, which we can see over here. Now, this is someone snoring right now, and you can see that the platform will be able to use its state-of-the-art deep learning algorithm to analyze and interpret the data, and it'll output into someone sleeping, which we can see over here. And this basically allows it to identify patterns as well as the relationships between different types of data, leading it to become more accurate in terms of its predictions as well as its insights. Now, one of the key features of ImageBind is its ability to learn from multiple modalities simultaneously, and this is something that we can see in this demo right here. This means that it can be able to identify connections between different types of data that might not be apparent when analyzing each modality separately. For example, by analyzing both images as well as audio data from a video, ImageBind can identify how different sounds correspond to different visual elements, and this leads to a more comprehensive understanding of the video in a whole. Now, in addition to this multimodality capabilities, ImageBind is also able to design to become more scalable and easy to use because of its user-friendly interface, which is something that I'll show you in this video. And it's able to become something for people who can use very easily and access using its actual interface. And it actually utilizes a cloud-based architecture, which means that it's able to be accessed from anywhere on the internet's connection with an internet connection. Now, this is something that we can see, and we're also going to be demonstrating the 6 modalities as to what you can do with this application, and this is something that we're going to showcase in today's video. Now, if you guys haven't subscribed, guys, it would mean the whole world to me if you guys can do so. Please subscribe, turn on the notification bell, like this video, and comment anything you want to see in future uploads. I'm always going to be continuously uploading the best, latest content in the AI world, so I highly recommend that you subscribe. Now, if you guys haven't seen any of my previous videos, it would mean the world if you guys can do so. I've gotten to a point where we're almost at 7,000, which is absolutely insane, guys. I cannot thank you guys enough for all the support and love. It really means a lot to be doing something like this for you guys. I love this, and it's something that I have a really great passion for, even though I'm a business student. But I've really loved this, guys, and I can't thank you enough for the support you guys have been giving me. I just love to give you guys the value, as well as basically pushing the use of artificial intelligence so that we can make a day-to-day lives easier for everyone. With that case, I hope you enjoyed this video, and let's get right into the actual gist of it. So the model card as well as the repo can be accessed in the description below. I'll leave all the descriptions for the usage as to how you can install it and get the weights to do and start running this. Basically, this is all going to be in the description below, and if you want to play around with this as well as look at the licensing and citations for it, I'll leave this link in the description below. But in today's video, we're going to be mostly talking about what this project is trying to accomplish, as well as some of the capabilities and key components of it. Now, ImageBind is a key component of Meta's broader efforts to develop AI systems that can learn from multiple types of data, or modalities in a way you can say. And this is by supporting 6 different modalities, which we talked about at the start. Now, ImageBind is able to open up to new opportunities for researchers to create more comprehensive systems that are better to understand in the world around them. Now, for example, we're able to see that they combine 3D and IMU sensors, which could allow users as well as developers who access this application to create a more immersive virtual world that responds to the user's movements and actions in real time. Now, ImageBind's abilities to analyze data from both types of sensors simultaneously could be crucial in making this possible. Now, another potential use case for ImageBind is exploring its memories. By combining text, audio, image data, you're able to see that the platform can provide a rich multimodal search experience for users to use for specific memories, such as a phone, video, or text message. Now, overall, I see that ImageBind's support for multimodalities makes it a powerful tool for researchers and developers. And I definitely see that with this push, we're going to see a lot of different innovative technologies being released through this. So in this figure, we can see that ImageBind demonstrates the capabilities that arise from aligning 6 modalities, embeddings into a common space. The first one we can see is its cross-modal retrieval, and basically in this is that the alignment of modalities such as audio, depth, or text that were not observed together shows emergent alignment in the common space. This means that it's possible to retrieve content from different modalities that are relatable to the same concept or object. We can see that there's an audio input of a crackle of a fire, and we see that there's an image and a video being outputted from this audio, which is absolutely insane. And you can see this exact example with the baby cooling, sorry, my bad, not cooling. And we're also able to get a model depiction of what is happening, which is quite insane. And you're also able to get a textual representation that is outputted with the audio generation. Now, secondly, you have adding embeddings from different modalities naturally, which composes their sentiment. And basically by adding embeddings from different modalities, it is able to process natural meanings, and it's able to create more comprehensive representations of the actual context. We can see that you give it an image of a swan, and from this you add it with waves from audio input, and from this we're able to get output of the actual figure as well as the output of the waves from the audio. So it's quite amazing as to how it's able to compose 2 different modalities simultaneously to basically comprehensively represent an output that is controlled from the 2 inputs. And the last component is the audio to image generation, which is something that we've seen with DALL-E. Now, ImageBind, audio embeddings can be used with a pre-trained DALL-E 2 encoder, and basically this is designed to work with clip text embeddings to generate images from audio. This means that ImageBind is capable of generating images from corresponding sounds that it has learned in the embedding space, and this is the joint embedding space created by ImageBind. This is a variety of novel multimodal capabilities that this actual application is able to produce, and it's quite stunning and amazing, and I highly recommend that you check out the research paper as you get a better understanding of what it's actually capable of doing, as well as getting to understand the overview of its actual data sets and how it basically functions. Now, one of the remarkable things about this, guys, is that the ImageBind is part of the series of open source AI tools that have been developed by Meta. And Meta has done a great job with this, as they've been including computer vision models like DynoV version 2, as well as universal segmentation like SAM. And this is something that I talked about in my previous video. Oops, I just closed it. And it's something that they've added along with ImageBind, as components like these models being focused on a multimodality representation of AI learning, and it aims to learn a single aligned feature for the space of multimodalities, such as in image and video, to improve its capabilities. And in the future, I definitely see that ImageBind could leverage the visual features from Dyno version 2 to enhance its performance, as well as utilizing SAM, which is its universal segmentation model, to help it perform better in different use cases. And if you really want to see a video on this, I'll leave this link in the description below. It's something that I made like a couple of weeks ago and didn't get a lot of views on it. I put a lot of info in it, so I highly recommend that you check it out, as you'll get a good understanding of what I'm trying to talk about with SAM. Now, in terms of ImageBind's capabilities that it makes it outperform, we're able to see that the performance of ImageBind was evaluated on few-shot audio and depth classification tasks, and the results showed that it outperformed prior methods that were specifically designed for these modalities. For example, we see that ImageBind significantly surpassed Meta's self-supervised audio model, and this was trained on audio set, and the supervised audio models that was actually fine-tuned for audio classifications. Now, ImageBind achieved gains of approximately 40% in a top 1 accuracy on 4-shot classifications. Now, in addition to this, ImageBind achieved a new state-of-the-art performance on emergent 0-shot recognition tasks across different modalities. It even outperformed recent models that were specifically trained in recognition concepts for these modalities. In result to this, we see that the demonstration of effectiveness of ImageBind is learned to a shared representation across multiple different modalities, and it could lead to be improved performances in different tasks. And we're seeing that the ability to perform well on a few shot and 0-shot tasks, which is exceptionally significant, and it will basically allow the different applications that are built off of this to be more efficient and effective in learning and recognition in real world scenarios. So this is quite remarkable, as you can see, in comparison to different specialist models. And I definitely see that ImageBind will be able to do a lot of different things with its basic innovative capabilities. Now guys, let's actually get to the best part, which is the demo. You can see that you can play around with different examples as well as different modalities with this new project. Now we can see there's an image to audio representation, and you can see that using an image to retrieve audio. So they give you an image which you can select. For example, I'm going to select this tiger. It then outputs an actual audio that is depicted from this image, which is insane. Now that is absolutely insane. Now let's see if we can do the same thing for an audio to an image. A dog barking. I don't know if it's gonna pop up here, but basically from this you can select a bird singing from this audio, and you're able to see that it generates the actual image of what is being retrieved from this audio file. You can also get the same thing as a text to image as well as audio, which is also really nice. You can get an audio and an image to retrieve another image. Let's see a dog barking. Dog barking plus a beach. Let's see what it generates. And you can see right here you have a dog as well as a beach. It combines the two to do that. And we can see the last one, which is audio, that is being into a generative image. So we can see an engine. It generates a boat. I think in this case, a dog barking generates this, and rain generates this. So we can see that this is able to focus on these 6 different modalities, and it's quite insane as to what they've done. Now, that's basically the gist of today's video, guys. ImageBind is definitely something that will be capable of doing a lot of different things, and it will be a powerful tool for Meta. And the great thing is it's open source, so you're going to be able to do a lot of different things with the multimodal data set. And I believe that its ability to learn from multiple sources simultaneously, as well as its ease to make it an attractive option for a wide range of applications, will definitely help innovate different types of technologies. And I definitely see it being something that could be used for a lot of different use cases. So I highly recommend that you keep a tab on this, guys, because it's a really cool project. And I definitely see this becoming something that could be used for a lot of different use cases. So I hope you found this video quite useful, guys. I'll leave the link for the research paper as well as its blog post on Meta, as well as its demo. Obviously, you can't input your own demo at this current moment, but this is something that they will basically deploy later on. So I'll keep a tab on that, and I'll maybe make a video on it later on in the future. And that's basically it for today's video, guys. Hope you found this video useful. Thank you so much for supporting me, guys. It really means a lot. And with that thought, guys, have an amazing day. Have a bright smile, spread positivity, and I'll catch you guys soon. Peace out, fellas.